Haven't really gotten a whole lot. This is mostly just introductions, it looks like, so far.
I'm seeing very strange activity in the Animus.
Oh?
The CPU should be fairly idle, but the system monitor is spiking regularly, sometimes as high as 85%.
Is it serious?
I'm not sure. Desmond's signs are stable.
Well, if there isn't a problem, let's not try to fix anything.
Fair enough. God, I need a drink.
$16?
Desmond, think about this. What if I went with you?
With me? Where?
It could work. Just for a while. Until I found a way out. Another body, maybe, or I don't know. I don't want to be here anymore.
That's not going to happen. Sorry.
No. I guess I had my chance.
Setting this up for something in the future. This is called foreshadowing, a plot device wherein you seed a potential future plot
close?
point.
Desmond and Lucy. I mean, closer than friends.
Well, there was the occasional misty-eyed moment, but,
She liked him, Bill. That's what she told me. Interesting.
that's it? Just interesting?
I spent a lot of time training each of them when they were younger. She was a remarkable woman. I just find this whole situation quite sad.
Sad? Are you finally getting soft on us, Bill?
Let's do one more Desmond section, I suppose.
Memory sequence archived. Recalibrating Animus idle parameters.
The morning bell. God, I hated that. Ringing 5 days a week just before dawn. Up before the birds. Me and the other kids.
Come on, Desmond, get up. No lagging.
Exercise. Mandatory. A dip in the creek to get clean, then oats with butter and apple juice for breakfast. Ugh.
Okay, so those particles. Move us backwards in like elevators almost. Except we create our elevator. It rises the platforms that or moves the platforms in the direction that the particles are moving in. But not us, it looks like.
I
Looks
must
like
have walked a
we're immune to that
million
gravity.
miles before I was 10. But it was nice. I liked those days out in the hills. The hush, the open air, the deep dark of the forest. Crunch of boots on the dry ground.
Can you see Rapid City from here?
No, that's much further east.
He had some pleasant memories at least. Okay, sure. Easy enough. Easy enough. What do these do? Oh, they just destroy platforms, if I'm being... That's the way to balance this to keep it from getting broken. Just like have sections where you can't build at all. No building allowed. Okay. So just gotta get... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Makes sense. You're out of the zone. Yep, there is their collectible. I guess we'll collect it, whatever it is. What are these things? Just thingies? Just animus thingies? Is that it? Just like animus thingies?
What is this war about? What are we fighting for? They never told me much. Just enough. They kept things shrouded. An air of secrecy. For my own good, they said. So we stayed hidden. Away in the Black Hills. If anyone ever knew who we were, or what we were doing, there'd be trouble.
They're everywhere, Desmond. They have their hands in everything. Politics, war, finance, high-tech, agriculture. People are asleep. And while they dream, Abstergo builds a nightmare.
Abstergo. The first time I saw that name, it was on the side of a bottle of ibuprofen. Mom laughed when I asked her about it. Can't get away, she said.
Because they're a pharmaceutical company.
We pick our battles, I guess. So many to choose from.
She told me the average American household contains 3 dozen Abstergo-owned products at any given moment. If you tried to purge them from your life completely, it would be a full-time job.
Alright. Let's speed this up a little bit. These little sections that keep us from carrying blocks over, it looks like, but they're also checkpoints.
So this was it. The global conspiracy Abstergo. Fingers in every pie. Governments, corporations, universities. Mom and Dad made it sound so scary. But it didn't feel scary. An enemy has to have a face, but all I could see was a bottle of painkillers.
This is weird to include in retrospect. Because Assassin's Creed 1 heavily implies that Desmond has no idea who Abstergo is. And that they are the Templars of the modern era. Like, the game doesn't hint that he has any awareness at all about the global conflict. That he is a participant of. And yet, here we are, literally discussing how he's known from a young age. Now, could have been just lying. It's entirely possible, I suppose. But more likely, it's one of those, we didn't know we were doing when we originally built this property, and now we are struggling to do stuff with it, and that we are forced every year to make a new one of these.
What scared me was the training. Sweat, tears, bloody lip every once in a while.
Focus, Desmond, focus.
How far were they going to push me?
Strength, speed, agility. No excuses.
Couldn't stand it. What was the point? For years and years, I thought some major catastrophe was on the horizon. I didn't know what to expect.
There we go. I knew I heard something. This is a strange inclusion. Because Desmond allegedly had no knowledge of the Abstergo was the Templars. This is like a literal retcon. This is clearly not part of the original plan, which we now know about thanks to
One day
leaks.
you'll understand. You'll see. All this unease will be worth something. I promise.
If they'd been more open with me, if they'd shown me things, taken me places, maybe it would have made more sense.
It's so strange to say, oh, I knew what Abstergo was the entire time. What's Abstergo? I don't even know you people. Abstergo were Templars?
Were they close? Desmond and Lucy? I mean, closer than friends?
It's
well,
strange.
There was the occasional misty-eyed moment, but
She liked him, Bill. That's what she told me.
Claudia, Constantinople, called Istanbul by the Turks, has welcomed me as one of its own. The assassins here, led by an affable fighter named Yusuf, take great pride in their city. A place as diverse and colorful as one could imagine. But it is a troubled city too. A rebellious faction of Byzantine Templars still fights to retain influence. And their recent attacks have delayed my search for the Masyaf keys. But this will not last. As soon as I am able, I will begin looking for Niccolo Polo's former trading post, in search of clues that will bring me nearer to the Masyaf keys.
I also recall the story of Revelations being very messy in the Ezio portion as well. Like, this game was messy when it came out, and it still is messy to this day, if my memory is correct. I found a lot of time not really understanding what we were doing and why.
We have won the day and recovered Ardennes. But we lost a few friends in this fight.
So much death for so little gain.
You have some experience recruiting new assassins, do you not?
more than a little.
The people here are quite sick of these Templar attacks. Can you turn on your charms and find us a few more recruits?
See, but this den will not do for training them. Not this soon.
A good point. Speak with one of my men in Galata after you are finished. He can help you begin their training.
Sure.
Hey! Do I need to call the guard?
It's Templar awareness now, not notoriety in general. But, mechanically, it's the exact same. Harold, shut up.
Someone should teach you a little.
Sure.
How is your brother doing? Must be hard losing him.
No new objective. New taunt.
Are you a compassionate man, Effendi? Can you help me? That I stole fruit from a vendor, I will not deny. But only because my hunger has trumped my honesty. Bring me the key to these chains, and I will repay you tenfold.
Pickpocket the guard to retreat.
Wait right here.
Which means I don't have to kill him. Probably will anyway, but I don't have to. Let's find out. Let's find out.
Raw imports will have to be doubled in order to meet the rising costs of protection along trade routes.
Alright. Yeah, pickpocket them, right? So that's close.
Where's he from? What outlandish gear? More foreigners. Where's he from? What outlandish gear?
Hey, friend. Cut him off!
Sure. There we go. Now we can solve this problem.
You humble me, Effendi. I will return to the merchant I robbed and show him the same kindness.
After you have cleared your conscience, amigo, consider joining our cause. To be an honest man, one needs honest work.
I would be honored. Saul.
Now, something they did for this game, as a response, because I remember, if you recall, when we played Brotherhood, we talked about the critique that the Brotherhood mechanic is kind of bare bones, and all of the Brotherhood people you recruit were proc gen. They were just generate people that had no personalities attached to them. To resolve this issue, the Brotherhood recruits in Revelations are distinct individuals that have their own personalities and quest chains associated with
I
them.
behave like a rabid monkey.
So You will probably do a few of them, if I had to guess. But that is kind of like the idea, that these Brotherhood people are now individuals that have more strongly defined goals and desires. Scenario before the fast travel as we know it today. Still is. You have to go to fast travel stations.
What on earth is he doing?
And use them. Pretty simple.
Let me get out of your way!
Is there a reason for this?
Yes, indeed.
Alright. Time to do some training, I suppose, and we'll probably wrap it up after this. Wrap it up after this. No. Just point me to the objective. About to say, it's a little far. So much work to do before we record next week. So much work to do.
Weapons of the finest grade, here for your perusal.
Is there a reason for...
Lend to lead one of your assassin dens. The den leaders can progress to the rank of an assassin by performing unique missions with you. You look to the parameters of dens and choose wisely. Okay. You have an assassin mission to do.
Mentor, we have a problem. A great many assassins have disappeared in recent months, and I believe I know why.
Disappeared? Do you mean they have been killed?
I fear so, but there is no time to explain. Hide in the park west of here, and wait for me to arrive. You shall see for yourself.
Sure. Time for another optional objective, that's part of the main quest. Hold on.
Alright, I get it! Charity's not your thing! Alright, I get it!
You gotta learn to punch people when they kill something like that. In game and in real life. I want your person in my person. There's a ladder right next to me. That's fine though. No one heard that ever.
Sharpen your senses. There is a danger here I do not fully understand. You keep watch, and I will have a look around.
Being monitored, and any rebellious intent will be swiftly crushed by his supreme father.
Vlad Tepes. Okay, so we have another assassin trained Templar on the loose. It happens a lot in this series. Happens a lot in the series.
I do not like the look of this.
One of our favorite tricks to pull. The assassins raised a baton.
Follow that man! Only a guilty man runs with such speed! And only a fool stops to fight!
We're not gonna catch this man.
Harika! Oh, come on! Harika! Hit him again! Deliver! You shot him! Help! He's a mover! Call the one!
Are you injured?
My pride is wounded, and now my heart is heavy. That man, his name is Vari. He was an assassin once.
He has obvious skill, and a score to settle.
Evet, until that man is caught or killed, I fear none of us will be safe in this city.
And until you are properly trained, I will not let you go head-to-head with a killer as deadly as this man. Let us focus on further honing your skills first.
Alright, we're done. Give him an assignment, and then we'll head out of here. And that will do for our start in Constantinople. Once again, I am Brandon Carey. Take care, everybody. Stay safe, and I will see you next time for more Assassin's Creed Revelations. Bye for now. Bye.